Hello YouTube. Hi, this is Story. We're here at Story Adventures at the compound, house, whatever you want to call it. Today I'm working on my 99 F250 Super Duty 7.3 liter Powerstroke. Here she is right now. Trying to sell it, and went to go start it the other day. Batteries were dead, so got a set of batteries from Ford. It's a 6-speed 4-wheel drive. If you know anybody looking for something like this, it's posted on Facebook Marketplace. But today, been having problems, as you can maybe see in this one right there. My finger's at that battery cable is cracked, so it doesn't get a good does not get a good connection. This old one, same thing, it doesn't get a good connection, so we're going to change that one out, change this one out. Then we're going to come over here and I'm going to clean this up so I can get it seated down on there, the nut. I'm going to probably pull that bolt out so I can get to it. I'm going to use the Dremel and clean it up. We'll change this one out as well, because it's getting worn out, doesn't work real well. And trying to decide what to do with this thing. May just keep working on it, doing little jobs. It's still a great running truck, even though it has 420,000 miles on it. That's nothing to be scared about on these trucks. They'll go 1 million miles. All you gotta do is change oil in them and do the maintenance. They'll last you. It's not the prettiest truck. It's still remotely straight on this side. The other side though, had a tire blowout. It beat the hell out of the fender, so you can see that over here on this side back here, where that tire just sat there, and it beat that fender up bad. But that may be a project to look into, changing bed sides out. The other side's a little beat up too. And so I'm gonna get started here, put y'all up on time lapse, and if I come across something that is abnormal, then I'll show it to y'all. But I'm just gonna cut that stuff back, put them on the new ones, new connectors. I got O'Reilly's. And then the batteries, I'm actually going to put the new batteries on my 2011 King Ranch and take the batteries off of it and put over here on the 99. I'll keep the new batteries on my newer truck. The only reason why I'm doing it this way and not replacing this one is, as you can see, you've got wire going this way, wire going this way. This one goes down to your starter as well as to your harness. And I haven't found a good solution so far for a connector. It's hard to find a wiring harness for these from Ford. Probably sure there's a aftermarket one out there of such, but hey, make do with what you got. I think that's going to get that stuff out of the way. I'm going to clean that up a little bit more, not too much. Problem is once you get it sucked down there so far that the nut starts digging in over here, and so it makes it hard to get a socket on there. It won't fit because it's hitting this part that I just ground off. And you can actually see it on this one where it starts digging in right through here. And once it gets so far down there, you can't actually tighten it up any further because you can't get your socket wrench. Real pain in the butt. So we're making do with what we got. That one, I've actually got a solution for that. So we will get to that here in a second. I'm gonna cut this back. I'm gonna get these cut back and then wired in using this style. Wires will go in there, that'll clamp down, and should work better. So let's get started on that. For this, I'll have to find a set of wire cutters and cut them, so I'll be right back. So undo these. I'll have to take them all the way out. Just enough to open that up. I'll put that one down low at your ground. It's on the side of the truck. I got them both in there. Now I just tighten these bolts down. Without hitting the truck would be nice. So you got enough character already. Whoop, 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 whoop. At an angle a little bit. Probably about to get a few little voices heard here in the background because my wife and daughter just got home. So let me say hi to them. I'll be back. All right. Got both wires in there. A little cheat. Boy, these things come in handy, y'all. If you don't have one, you need to get one if you're gonna work on your own stuff. Boy, that comes in handy. You can just trying to do it with an old-fashioned socket and ratchet, just no match. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is, all right, I'm gonna get this one taken off. That trash is off. Put the new one on. Well, I'm gonna get some contact cleaner and get that cleaned up a little bit first. And that all cleaned up. I was roughing it up. I'm sure somebody's gonna tell me that this isn't how I should do it, but that's how I'm doing it. We'll see if it works. Why not have a, you know, you can be wrong every once in a while, folks. I can be wrong too. And I'll admit it when I'm wrong. I probably even put on YouTube that I was wrong. Come all the way up. Oh, what the? Oh my God, what's our range? There you go. That one's done. And we'll get this positive cut back. Alright, that one's done. Put that connection in. Next thing we got after that will be taking the batteries out of the other truck, put them in this truck. And then seeing if this thing will start, which sure it will. It has been a little bit since it got started last, but I'm sure it'll start. It's a Mighty 7.3, it always starts. What are you talking about? Oh. Nope, that's not what I want. Hold on. Looks like it's shifting off there a little bit. Oh yeah, that's where I want it. Should be a good connection. If it's not, I'll flip that over and make that push down in the middle of it. But looks to be a good connection. Only one way to find out. Let's put batteries in here and test it. So we'll move over old 6.7 Powerstroke and see what we got going on over here. All right. So Powerstroke here, these 6.7s, they like to have some corrosion on the batteries. That's for dang sure. It don't matter what you do to them, but they will be corroded. So let's see what all we need to get this thing disconnected and the battery changed. Probably a bunch of 8mm, probably about 8mm and 10mm, I'd imagine. Generally the way Ford likes to go with things. Yep. Nothing will irritate you more than having a dead battery, huh? At least that's me. Nothing irritates me more than... Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Alright. Excuse me. God. I wish I knew what caused that. I guess I'm gonna have to get on old Tech Talk with A-Rod or whatever on Powerstroke to see what he's got. I think he might have a fix for that. Might just have to be a little video of my own. See if it really works or not. Those are off.
Dad, are you working on your car too?
No, I'm working on my truck, baby.
But why is your tank open?
Because I have stuff in there.
Okay.
Oh, little voices with all the questions in the world. You gotta love kids. They want to know everything. Let's see, there we go. Back down in there. Just like that. Alright. Got the little cap there. Make sure all the wires are up and out of the way. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Where's that? If you don't have one of these, you can get you one. Clean your terminals. once you get corrosion in there, this will help you get that stuff out. Just that corrosion makes it where you don't get a good connection. Excuse my heavy breathing. I'm getting over being sick. Having a little cold. They suck. That's pretty good. I'll put this one back up on here. Look at all that bloody nasty stuff. Supposedly, let's see if these work. I don't think they do, but let's try it and see. Get down there, so it's good connection. No wiggle there. This one. I'll get that down. Yes, no, my finger just saw that. It was. My finger there. Yeah. Side down, look at that side. One more down. That's good enough. I don't know what that's all about. Some dog just got his ass whooped by a cat, I think. Now he's gonna sit up on the hill and bark at it after he got his ass beat. Dumb cat. Dumb dog. Oh, that was, he's everywhere. Clamps off. I don't know what it is. It likes this clamp. It likes to powder up on these clamps. If somebody knows the reason for that, put it down in the comments. I'd love to know if you got a solution for fixing, keeping it from doing that. It's just, to me, it's not good. So this isn't something that, I mean, you got to be a mechanic to do or anything like that, guys. Just take the time and do it yourself. Feels good to be outside doing it. It's a beautiful day today, March 3rd, here in Texas, North Texas. Pretty day to be outside. Wish I was riding instead of doing this, but hey, you can't go ride if your truck won't start. Which granted, this truck was starting and everything just fine, but oh well. You gotta keep it that way. Gotta keep this one where it runs. I like it too much. I like that other one too, but the wife doesn't. So if you know anybody that's looking for a truck, that's looking for, say, a 9973 work truck, let me know. I think I had it. Maybe. I know what I did wrong now. You gotta do this one first. That's what was throwing me off. Yeah, pay attention to how things are orientated. It helps. I guess I didn't pay attention very well. It happens. Own it and move on. That's the best thing any of us can do is own our mistakes. Let other people compliment you on your successes. And if people are talking trash about you, a lot of times that means that they wish they were you. So, I wonder if those no limit, or is it SPE that's got the battery hold downs, I wonder if they'll stop that from happening. Doubtful, but be cool if it did. Might be a reason to buy them. I know they look cool. But honestly, I just need functionality. I just need it to work when I need it to work. So, all right, now we'll go back over to Saving 3 and put those on. Actually, I'm gonna stop y'all for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and put the bracket on the other side that I forgot to do when I was over there. All right, now we're get that all off. There we go. You can see the difference between that one now and this one. Let's see it. Oh yeah, it's like that. Way there. All right, we'll put this bolt back through, and there we go. I got some washers I'm gonna put on here to help out space it. I guess I'm not holding my mouth right, as my grandfather would tell me. A little bit. Let's see, that's good. Oh, see that rope. Thanks, Alan. There you go. There we go. I just always got loose race. I got their I can do what you got. I make what you have. Fix it. I think we've lost it. All right, I'm back. Let's see. What was I working on? I forgot what I was working on now. Battery on GoPro died, so I want to change it. And I thought there's the bolt. I think this is the good one. If it's not, I don't know where I put the other one at. So let's see if we can find it. Because it's not this one. This is the bad one. Where's the one that I just had? Alright, I got my shit together and I found what I was looking for. So, that's there. Get that there. Drop it on the hours. have to call a Snap-on man, get my favorite hammer fixed. Oh, we're going reverse. One day I'll never do that again. Well, when I go to do startup, and I'll be back with y'all when I'm ready to do a startup. All right, I'm gonna do a little startup for y'all. See if these batteries do the trick. It's cold. There she goes. Might be having a, let's see, ICP sensor. I think that's the one. Injector control pressure. Since these are Huey injectors, and may not be seeing that, or it might be the IPR. This is the original high pressure oil pump, so it's got 420, almost 421,000 miles on it. So I'm sure it's getting weak a little bit. I mean, honestly, what do you expect? You expect a vehicle or anything to not wear out? I mean, it's silly for people to say that. This truck owes me nothing. I bought it when it had 83,000 miles on it, and you can see it right there. It's got 421,000 miles on it. It has been a good truck. It has left me stranded one time. One time, that's it. Once. When the water pump was on its way out, and I was on my way home, and I was a couple hours away. Got the water pump fixed, and hell, that's probably been 150,000 miles ago. Have not had issues out of this truck. It has been a great truck. The 7.3s, they are pretty well bulletproof, like everybody says. Yeah, they leak oil, but hey, if it's not leaking oil, it probably doesn't have oil in it. And if it doesn't have oil in it, these 7.3s will not run, because they have a Huey injector, and the Huey injector uses hydraulic pressure from the oil, from the high pressure oil pump, feeding the injectors to energize the injectors and to let them do their pulse width and everything else. So I don't know, I'm torn. I mean, this is my first truck that I bought with my own money, and I love this truck. It's been a bunch of miles with me, like 340,000 miles, and part of me wants to show it some love and fix it up, but like I've said, my wife wants it gone, so what do you expect? But hey, I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna take the camera back there and put it back to the tailpipe, and I'm gonna start it right back up and let y'all hear it from back there. So let's check it out.